Welcome to the 4th award showcase of the 2021 Great Minds in STEM Conference. My name is Jeff Rivas, and for one last time, this is Elia Saldana.
This is the final showcase of this year's GMiS conference, and it's been an incredible week honoring the class of 2021 HENAAC Award winners, and it's been a privilege to help tell their inspiring stories.
We have an incredible lineup of award winners, presenters, and special guests here to help celebrate the power of leadership.
In our world of film and stage production, Jeff, we know how a good director can make all the difference. Their ability to take a script, articulate their vision for that script, and then mobilize and inspire the cast, crew, and other creative and technical talent to realize that vision on the stage or the silver screen can make or break any production.
Those same leadership principles are at play in the STEM fields as well. It takes technical visionaries as talented as the best Hollywood directors to imagine new technologies or apply existing technologies in new and creative ways to solve some of the most complex problems facing humanity today, and then assemble and inspire a team to realize their vision.
Leaders are also critical to guiding groups, companies, and countries through times of crises and adversity. As the saying goes, adversity doesn't build character, it reveals it.
Whether it's preparing for the next global pandemic, putting humans on Mars, or bringing technologies online to slow or reverse climate change, or achieving a true clean energy breakthrough to end our dependency on fossil fuels once and for all, the challenges on the horizon will require not only technical excellence, but true visionary leadership in the STEM fields.
The late legendary physicist and HENAAC Hall of Fame member, Dr. Albert V. Baez, used to speak about the 4 C's that all leaders in science and engineering should strive to emulate. And they are competence, curiosity, creativity, and compassion. Competence so that your integrity and your expertise can stand up to scrutiny. Curiosity to drive you to explore new frontiers. Creativity to imagine new solutions to the challenges you'll encounter and to develop novel ways to apply existing knowledge. And compassion to never forget that improving humanity should be the guiding light for all engineers and scientists.
The HENAAC Award winners we've met this week not only exemplify Dr. Baez's 4 C's, but they're shining examples of the leadership that more and more Latinos in STEM are demonstrating in greater numbers and under even brighter lights, including and especially our 2021 Engineer of the Year, the remarkable, the history-making Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis, Director of NASA Glenn Research Center.
Before we meet Dr. Pérez-Davis and the rest of today's award winners, we want to take a moment to acknowledge the host sponsors for the 2021 GMiS conference, and they are the Lockheed Martin Corporation and the Shell Oil Company, both longtime supporters of Great Minds in STEM and year-round sponsors of K-12 and university programming that GMiS conducts across the country.
Let's hear from the first host sponsor for 2021. Please enjoy this short video from Lockheed Martin, followed by a message from Armando Castorena, Chief Diversity Officer and Vice President of Human Resources Enterprise Operations for Lockheed Martin. Armando is also a past HENAAC Award winner and a proud GMiS board member.
While they appear to be test launches, intelligence data show these missiles have achieved extraordinary speed and range.
There are several confirmed reports of successful missile launches. And within the last 6 months, there have been multiple drone swarms, cyber attacks, and several other incidents.
These threats seem to have very advanced capabilities. Should we be concerned?
In a world where the speed of adversary capability is pacing ours, the men and women of Lockheed Martin are redefining the battle space with resilient, integrated systems and data fusion across cyber, land, air, sea, and space. Our data scientists design cognitive algorithms to combine distributed sensing and intelligence sources, creating superior situational awareness and tactical advantage for our customers. Digital transformation enables collaboration with our partners and customers beyond physical boundaries so that we can field solutions to new challenges at the speed of relevance. Our engineers apply agile methodologies to create dynamic modeling and visualization of real-world scenarios to deliver unparalleled simulation, operational analysis, wargaming, and training. Multi-domain operations that extend from outer space to maritime through the dimensionless realm of cyberspace to provide assured command and control and sustained communications in contested regions to keep our warfighters safe. Our multi-domain solutions dominate the entire combat spectrum so that every warfighter, every asset is a sensor, a processing node, a weapon, ensuring that we are always many moves ahead. Humans alongside trusted AI's partner in joint battle management to make fast and effective decisions, creating confusion for our adversaries, disrupting and destroying threats. The agile journey from operational simulation to delivered software and hardware begins with rapid prototyping that accelerates testing and brings new capabilities at unprecedented speed. In a world where the threats to peace and freedom continue to evolve, we are committed to your mission success, protecting the United States and our allies now and generations to come. Because at Lockheed Martin, your mission is ours.
Hello and welcome. It is an honor to join you today for the annual HENAAC Awards. I am proud to represent Lockheed Martin, where I serve as the Chief Diversity Officer and Vice President of Human Resources. As one of Great Minds in STEM's newest board members, I am honored to be working with this organization as a proud member of the Hispanic community. Like you, I am amazed by the great accomplishments from each awardee. GMiS has brought together our nation's brightest scientists, scholars, engineers, students, and professionals from the Hispanic community for more than 30 years. At Lockheed Martin, we are proud to be one of the conference's original supporters. We have had a deep and enriching partnership with the Great Minds in STEM. Through this partnership, this conference has become the gold standard for American industry and world-class excellence. As we recognize the outstanding achievements in science, technology, engineering, and math, we honor the most accomplished in our industries and those who have made so many significant contributions to our communities and mission to increase STEM education in America. We salute you, and we are eager to see your continued impact in the coming years. As we celebrate you today, we know that we also have a responsibility to seek and encourage the potential in the next generation of innovators. You continue to serve as role models who will inspire young people to pursue careers in STEM and to motivate professionals to continuously connect with the Hispanic community. On behalf of Lockheed Martin, congratulations to this year's HENAAC Award winners and scholarship winners. I look forward to your continued success. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of the program.
Thank you again, Armando, and thank you again to Lockheed Martin. Okay, are you ready to meet our final group of HENAAC Award winners?
Let's do it. Here to present the HENAAC Award for Professional Achievement Level 1. Please welcome Dr. Andre Argenton, Vice President of Core R&D for the Dow Chemical Company.
Before completing her chemistry degree with honors at the University of Puerto Rico, Rio Piedras, young Lidaris San Miguel Rivera thought she wanted to become a dentist. A chemistry professor's enthusiasm for the subject, however, changed her mind, and today she's one of Dow's brightest stars. In her current role as a senior scientist in Dow Coatings Materials TS&D organization, Dr. San Miguel Rivera is responsible for application development for silicone additives in coatings industry, also supporting directly some of our key customers in various coating segments. She's also a subject matter expert in multiple fields, and dispersion additives in coatings is just one of those. She's an active member of the Ph.D. recruiting team, charged with identifying and attracting new talent to Dow. Born and raised in Ciales, Puerto Rico, Dr. San Miguel Rivera decided to pursue her master's and Ph.D. degrees at the University of Michigan after a summer at MIT as an undergraduate researcher. Hired by Dow in 2008, she excelled in roles at the Polymer Synthesis and Modification Group and later the Additives Group before she landed in her current position in the coating materials business. Her innovative work resulted in 7 granted patents, 8 external publications, 7 conference presentations, and more than 45 high-quality technical internal reports. Lastly, Lidaris is a passionate champion of diversity at Dow. She actively supports the Hispanic Latin Network, and she's a Dow University of Michigan Diversity Liaison. Roles that allow her to advocate for and empower her Latinx colleagues and community leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor to present Dr. Lidaris San Miguel Rivera, winner of the 2021 HENAAC Award for Professional Achievement Level 1.
Thank you for this award. It's an honor to be recognized with the 2021 HENAAC Professional Achievement 1 Award. At an early age, I was inspired by my maternal grandmother. She was able only to attend the early grades of elementary school, but she always knew and instilled in me the importance of education. As a professional Hispanic woman, I want to continue to create opportunities for education and advocate for others in honor of my grandmother's influence in my life. I am proud to work for a company like Dow that value inclusion and diversity and have given me the opportunity to be successful and, more importantly, the stage to continue to work on creating an inclusive environment where diversity is truly valued. One of the messages I heard at Dow Emerge Inclusion Conference was, "Exposure is education." I would like to thank Great Mind in STEM and the HENAAC Award Committee for their continued education through exposure. I am honored with the exposure that this personal recognition is given me, but more importantly, to serve as a role model for other Hispanic students to continue to remove barriers, follow your dreams, and believe it is possible. I would like also to thank my sons, Marcos and Miguel, my family in Puerto Rico, and my friends for their unconditional support and love. Thank you.
To present our next award for Professional Achievement 1, please welcome Dr. Greg Hyslop, Chief Engineer and Executive Vice President of Engineering, Test, and Technology for the Boeing Company.
Dr. Marvi Matos Rodriguez exemplifies the achievement, servant leadership, and compassion honored by the Professional Achievement 1 Award. Marvi's trailblazing career is marked by an extraordinary level of technical expertise and service to others. As the Director of Engineering Design Practices at the Boeing Company, Marvi is making profound impact on the future of engineering and on products used by hundreds of millions of people. She is an award-winning scientist and engineer with over 19 years of experience who holds 9 U.S. patents and has published several scientific papers. Marvi has never forgotten her roots, and they continue to drive her passion to serve. Throughout her career, Marvi has been deeply committed to education and outreach in STEM. Her untiring efforts have focused on the technical development of girls and women, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, Black, and LGBTQ students and professionals. Marvi's accomplishments are shining examples of the attributes that are honored by the GMiS Professional Achievement 1 Award. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present the award for Professional Achievement 1 to Dr. Marvi Matos Rodriguez.
With a humble heart, I accept this award, knowing well that it is my responsibility and honor to represent so many hearts and minds of our Hispanic community. To be born and raised in Puerto Rico, to be proud of my heritage, and to always work while serving as many people as possible are a part of my drive. There have been many obstacles along the way, and every single one of them has made me stronger and more welcoming to new challenges. To all students out there listening to this, I will tell you, your heritage is one of your superpowers. Embrace it, cherish it. Knowing who you are, you will pursue opportunities with courage. Live with passion and compassion. Be bold, be brave, and be you, genuinely you.
Congratulations, Marvi! I still can't believe the caliber of these award winners, Jeff. They just keep upping the ante.
And we've still got 5 to go, including our Engineer of the Year. Before we meet our next honorees, we have a special message from Shell Oil Company, a decades-long sponsor of Great Minds in STEM, including and perhaps especially their K-12 Viva Technology program, and a host sponsor of the 2021 Great Minds in STEM Conference.
As demand for energy increases, the need to find more and better ways to power our world has never been greater. The transition to a lower carbon future brings opportunity. Through our new energies business, Shell is investing up to $2 billion a year in cleaner energy solutions. To reduce CO2 and keep us on the move, we're opening hydrogen stations across Europe, California, and in Vancouver. For electric vehicles, we've introduced fast charging at fuel stations to recharge in less than 30 minutes. Shell's New Motion provides the largest network of charging points in homes and businesses across Western Europe. Shell Ventures is helping startups that offer cleaner energy solutions grow, like Aurora, an autonomous driving company transforming the way people and goods move. We're investing in biofuels too, researching fuel made from biomass waste. And through our joint venture Raytheon, we're producing a biofuel that can reduce emissions by up to 70%. To meet the growing demand for renewable energy, we're investing in wind projects in the US, the Netherlands, and exploring opportunities worldwide. Our projects in the North Sea will have capacity to provide enough energy for almost 1 million homes. We've invested in one of the largest independent solar energy producers in the US and expanded into Asia. In the US and UK, we've acquired energy suppliers, which allows us to deliver directly to our customers. To offer residential customers more choice in cleaner energy solutions, we've acquired Sonnen, which allows solar energy to be stored in your home and shared with other users. We're also finding commercial ways to provide reliable electricity to homes and businesses across Africa and Asia. Our new energies business is driving transition to a lower carbon future. Powering progress together by providing more and cleaner energy solutions. Let's make the future.
Hola, me llamo Ruth Mendez y yo estoy encantada de estar aquí. Hello, my name is Ruth Mendez and I am thrilled to be here. I'm an attorney for Shell Oil Company and the National President for the Shell Hispanic Employees Network, an employee resource group. Shell Oil Company is honored to serve once again as host sponsor of the annual Great Minds in STEM Conference. Our society has faced countless challenges in recent years. We have had to adapt and make changes that are best for ourselves and loved ones. From a business perspective, we also face a challenge on an unprecedented scale: how to meet the increasing energy needs while reducing carbon emissions. As societies grow and people pursue a higher quality of life, demand for energy increases. Energy fuels economies, homes, schools, industry, transport, and construction. It's the vital ingredient in the products and services many of us take for granted in our everyday lives. The world needs talented and diverse Hispanic and Latino STEM professionals. We don't just need you, we're counting on you to help address the fundamental challenge of providing 1.1 billion people who have no access to energy with electricity. That's why we collaborate with Great Minds in STEM. Because we know the solutions to the world's energy challenges come from a diverse workforce that is well prepared and ready to face every frontier. A workforce full of the world's top Hispanic and Latinos leading the way. We are excited about what the future holds for the energy transition and the work GMiS is doing to empower a future Hispanic and Latino workforce. Congratulations to all of the award winners, sponsors, and staff that made this event possible. Thank you.
Thank you, Ruth, and thank you one last time to Shell Oil Company. As Ruth mentioned, Shell is represented in this year's class of GMiS Award winners by Carolina Diaz-Vargas, a 2021 Luminary honoree. You can find her story and the story of all 16 GMiS luminaries on the Great Minds in STEM YouTube channel at youtube.com/GMiSTEM.
Now, let's get back to our awards. To present the award for Most Promising Scientist with a Master's degree, please welcome Douglas Bruder, the Associate Labs Director for Global Security at Sandia National Laboratories.
When he first joined Sandia National Laboratories, Michael Omana had no idea how in demand his expertise in aerosol and filtration science would be to the general public. He was initially hired to develop chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear defense protective measures for use in situations where these agents may be present, including on the battlefield. The systems he's developing also aid the U.S. government in nuclear treaty verification and non-proliferation. But in early 2020, he abruptly found himself leading a rapid response team after the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic. Through 11 separate projects, he and his teams quickly produced personnel protective equipment for frontline workers, provided independent performance testing of imported PPE, and devised field tests to determine the spread of aerosols between medical exam rooms. Under his leadership, Sandia was able to identify materials that were as effective as the N95 mask materials that was in short supply during the early months of the pandemic. Mr. Omana even helped develop a novel respirator, something that earned him a Sandia National Laboratories Certificate of Excellence. Born in Michoacan, Mexico, his parents moved the family to Kansas when he was 6. He joined Sandia as a graduate intern before accepting a permanent position as a member of the technical staff. Now a seasoned professional with an advanced degree from UT Austin, he remains committed to the Hispanic community and is determined to be a role model for the next generation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Michael A. Omana, winner of the 2021 HENAAC Award for Most Promising Scientist Masters.
I am extremely grateful and humbled to be a recipient of this year's Most Promising Scientist Award. As someone who immigrated to America as a small child, I am all too familiar with the many challenges that are faced by those in our community. I hope that my being here today serves as a reminder to others that there are no limits on what we can accomplish, but the path may not always be easy. When I find myself faced with adversity, I often reflect back on when I was a kid in elementary school. Back then, my primary concern was clear, but felt daunting, learning a new language. Eventually, this challenge gave way to longer-term goals like graduating high school, going to college, and completing a master's degree. This one step at a time approach was reinforced to me by my family, and we remembered to celebrate each success, even if they weren't the final finish line. Without the support of my family, I would not be here today. I would like to thank my parents, whose self-sacrifice and work ethic I have tried to emulate to this day. Also my wife Xochitl and son Emiliano, who provide me with unwavering love and support. I thank all of the people who helped and guided me along the way to each milestone. I know I couldn't have done it without you all. I hope I have been able to serve others in a similar fashion throughout the course of my life. It is through a balance of knowing how to ask for help and giving back to others that we move forward together. I am honored to be acknowledged here today, knowing that I am preceded by many who have gone on to do great things. And to those yet to come, remember, sí se puede.
The brightest fires begin with a single spark, and so do careers in STEM. An experience that ignites their passion, a role model who makes them believe. With your support, Great Minds in STEM can help more underserved children find that spark. We can sustain their fires with college scholarships, and we can expose them to career opportunities so they can achieve their dreams. Consider a tax-deductible donation to Great Minds in STEM and help us change the lives of those we serve. Visit greatmindsinstem.org/donate today. To present our next award for Most Promising Engineer, please welcome the Vice President for Spacecraft and Missile Engineering at Lockheed Martin Space, Ms. Christy Farley.
A young but already accomplished mechanical engineer, Ivan Lucatero Sanchez conducts research and development at Lockheed Martin's Additive Design and Manufacturing Center, the ADMC. It's a brand new state-of-the-art power bed fusion laser development facility in Sunnyvale, California. Since joining Lockheed Martin as an intern in 2013, he's been involved in projects ranging from the development of new applications to the integration of additive manufacturing into flight components. He's also become the sole electronics packaging additive subject matter expert at the ADMC, and he serves as a vital bridge between manufacturing and the electronics packaging core team. Recently, Mr. Lucatero was charged with leveraging innovative research in materials, processing parameters, 3D printing techniques, and all aspects of additive manufacturing to the development of valuable intellectual property for Lockheed Martin. He was born in a tiny beach community in Mexico. Mr. Lucatero's parents immigrated to the U.S. before his second birthday, and he settled in a small agricultural town near Santa Barbara. He credits an episode from the TV show Mythbusters, narrated by a NASA engineer, for inspiring him to pursue science in school. Mr. Lucatero began his educational journey at community college before transferring to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo to pursue a degree in aerospace engineering. While there, he earned a coveted internship at NASA Ames Research Center, where, to his utter shock, his boss turned out to be the engineer that narrated the Mythbusters episode that initially sparked his interest in science. His next internship brought him to Lockheed Martin, where he remained ever since. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present Ivan Lucatero Sanchez, winner of the 2021 HENAAC Award for Most Promising Engineer Undergraduate. Congratulations.
It is such an honor to be receiving this award. I can remember attending conferences like this one when I was a student and being so impressed by the professionals in the award ceremony. It is surreal now to be receiving an award. I like to think back to when I was in high school trying to pursue engineering, even though I didn't really know what engineering was all about. I had never met an engineer and didn't know exactly what they did, but I had a curiosity to pursue a career that was challenging and exciting. This curiosity has led me to do innovative research and development in additive manufacturing for space applications. I didn't start with a passion in space or additive manufacturing, but I pursued opportunities that would enable new experiences to develop this passion. I also had the help of excellent mentors along the way to help steer me in the right direction. In college, I pursued internships early on to help gain real experience, but to also use them as a stepping stone for the next internship. After my first internship at UCSB, I presented my research at a conference just like this one and attended the career fair where NASA had a booth. I was determined to get my next internship at NASA. I made sure every recruiter in that booth knew who I was and stayed in contact with them afterwards. I managed to impress one of them and got my second internship at NASA Ames. I followed the same recipe and got my third internship at Lockheed Martin, where I got a job offer and started my professional career. Now I get to use state-of-the-art equipment for my research and work with amazing people to push the boundaries of additive manufacturing. I learn new things every day and continue to pursue my curiosity. Thank you to all who have helped me along the way, and I now hope to help some of you succeed in your careers.
Felicidades, Ivan! We have 3 more HENAAC Awards to go, including the 2021 Engineer of the Year. But first, we want to introduce 2 special guests to discuss next year's conference, which is sure to be a much anticipated return to the traditional in-person format for great minds in STEM. Here to talk about the 2022 conference, please welcome the Chair Emeritus and founder of Great Minds in STEM, Mr. Ray Mellado, and longtime GMiS board member, Mr. Tony Ortega.
Welcome to the iconic Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. It is not a Zoom background, it's not a green screen. We are here in person.
The city of Pasadena is in the heart of the San Gabriel Valley. Great Minds in STEM has been housed since its inception here in the greater San Gabriel Valley. We are so excited and so happy to come back next year in 2022 for our conference. It'll be our homecoming. It'll be back in our stadium, back in the city, and back live.
It has been a pillar of GMiS to have our students meet our award winners. We're also inviting back our 2020 and 2021 award winners to meet our students and our other professionals. We feel this creates that in-person environment that is so important to our national STEM value chain.
Please remember, mark your calendars now. October 5th through October 8th, 2022, Great Minds in STEM Conference live and in person here in the beautiful city of Pasadena, California.
Can't wait to see you next year and meet all of you in person.
Thank you, Ray and Tony. Yesterday, GMiS held its annual Student Leadership Awards, where conference attendees met the 2021 HENAAC Award winners for student leadership.
Marco Avendaño, a doctoral student pursuing a Ph.D. in Chemical and Biomolecular Engineering at Georgia Tech, and Nicole M. Colon Carrion at the University of Arizona pursuing her Ph.D. in Plant Pathology, won the 2 graduate-level awards.
And the Undergraduate Awards for Student Leadership went to Randy Blanco, a senior pursuing mechanical engineering at Penn State University, and Isabel Gallegos, a computer science major at Stanford University, also a senior.
The students also learned the winners of the many competitions held at this year's conference, including the 22nd Annual Great Minds in STEM College Bowl.
And the champions are NASA Exploradores.
We also want to congratulate all of the 2021 GMiS scholars and thank all of the students who attended the conference this year.
Okay, we have 2 more outstanding award winners before we get to the Engineer of the Year. To present the award for the most promising engineer with a master's degree, please welcome Dennis Cajayon of Raytheon Technologies.
In his relatively short time at Raytheon Technologies, Gregorio Hinojos has established himself as a vital principal software engineer and subject matter expert in the strategic missile defense mission. His work is critical to the success of the revolutionary exo-atmospheric kill vehicle program, the piece of the puzzle that deploys in space to destroy incoming ballistic missiles before they re-enter the atmosphere. This technology represents our nation's first line of defense against potential enemy ballistic missile attack. Gregorio's work involves planning the content of the embedded software build and ensuring the delivery of a quality product. He is also responsible for the technical integrity of the build, and he oversees the software development process to drive continuous improvement and efficiencies. In recognition of his exceptional talent as a software engineer, Raytheon honored him with its upcoming award for early career engineers. Born in El Paso, Texas, Gregorio's single mother moved their small family to a town in the Mexican state of Chihuahua, where he spent much of his childhood. He returned to the U.S. to attend high school at the New Mexico Military Institute, where he excelled and earned a full scholarship to New Mexico State University. He pursued simultaneous undergraduate degrees in computer science and computer engineering before completing his master's degree also at New Mexico State. Gregorio is an active member of the Hispanic Organization for Leadership and Advancement, OLA, at Raytheon Technologies, and one of his main contributions to the OLA was linking the group's leadership with the company's talent acquisition team, highlighting OLA's important role in recruiting. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present Gregorio H. Hinojos 2021 HENAAC Award winner for Most Promising Engineer Masters. Thank you.
It is an honor to be part of this amazing group of engineers and to be recognized today for this award. Thank you, great minds and staff, and the HENAAC Award Committee. I'm standing here today as a testament to the inclusive and diverse culture of Raytheon Missiles and Defense, and because of the support of my manager, Dennis Kahayan, who along with Raytheon and industry colleagues and mentors believed in me and took the time to nominate me for this award. Life has presented me with many challenges, from which I have learned and come out stronger. I was born in El Paso, Texas, and raised in Parral, Chihuahua, Mexico, by a single mother until she passed away when I was 15 years old. With the support of my uncle, I moved back to the US before my junior year of high school. At that point, I was not able to hold a conversation in English. To improve my English skills, I took an English class during the summer at a local high school. Every day after class, I walked to the library and listened for hours to English tapes until my uncle was able to pick me up after work. On the weekends, I would work with my uncle as a handyman. You can believe me when I say that it was a long summer. For my junior and senior years, I attended New Mexico Military Institute. And even though my English had improved, it was still hard for me to understand the material being covered in class while still having language barriers. However, with determination, I graduated in the top 3% of my class and received a full scholarship to New Mexico State University, from which I graduated with a dual bachelor's degree in computer science and electrical engineering. I then went to obtain my master's degree in electrical engineering. Going through all of this was not easy, but now I look back and I can say that I'm proud of my Hispanic heritage and that all the hard work and sacrifice was worth it. It is through all of these adversities that I have faced that I'm now working at Raytheon Technologies, developing advanced capabilities in aerospace and defense industry. For all of you that are starting your journey, don't let challenges drift you away from your goals, but rather embrace them, as they will make you stronger and allow you to achieve them. Thank you.
To present the award for Professional Achievement 2, here's Barbara J. Berger, Vice President of Innovation and President of Chevron Technology Ventures at the Chevron Technical Center.
Luis Alcoser is a true testament to capacity and capability. He was not done after completing a bachelor's and master's in petroleum engineering and went on to pursue 2 additional masters in finance and an MBA on his way to a law degree. His drive and learning mindset are 2 of the many attributes that made the selection of him as our General Manager of Future Energy and Chevron Technology Ventures an easy decision. In this role, Luis leads a team of passionate investment managers who scout, invest, and manage a portfolio of startup companies that have the potential to play a critical role in the energy transition. In addition to the investment portfolio, he has collaborated on delivering hundreds of millions of dollars in strategic value and provided substantial strategic leadership to Chevron. Born in Corpus Christi, Texas, to first-generation Mexican-American parents, Luis worked as a roughneck in the oil fields to help pay his way through college. After graduation, he took his first management job, leading a crew of 50 on a fracking project in South Texas. Ascending through the ranks of the energy industry, including assignments in Africa, Asia, and Russia, Luis moved from the oil fields to the venture world, all while pursuing and completing his advanced degrees. Determined to pay it forward, Luis has made it a personal mission to give back to the Hispanic community in ways that leverage his unique experience and expertise. He is supporting our work to create an impact fund in Houston to support founders of color and provide mentoring through local accelerators and incubators. Friends and colleagues, it's my honor to present Luis Alcoser winner of the 2021 HENAAC Award for Professional Achievement 2, Industry.
I'm honored to receive the Professional Achievement Award, and I'd like to thank HENAAC for both the consideration and the opportunity. I'd like to thank my employer, Chevron, for their consistent support of diversity in STEM. And I'd like to thank all the tremendous mentors I've had throughout my career, including Barbara of Chevron, who nominated me for this award, as well as helped me to continue to develop my leadership skills. And finally, most importantly, I'd like to thank my family, my wife Jerry and my daughters Eva and Gianna, for their consistent support. They're my biggest advocates, and they help me make sure that I enjoy the journey and not just the destination. Thank you.
Congratulations, Luis. Okay, we've made it to the final award for 2021, and I can't think of a better group of people to wrap up this outstanding class of honorees.
To present the 2021 Engineer of the Year, please welcome former astronaut and the current Associate Administrator of NASA, Mr. Robert D. Cabana. He'll be joined by a very special surprise guest, someone near and dear to the Hispanic community and to GMIS.
NASA's Glenn Research Center in Cleveland is no stranger to history. Named for the first American to orbit the Earth, Glenn has been the site of revolutionary advances in flight and is now working on the next generation of ion thrusters. NASA Glenn made history again when Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis was named director in 2019, becoming the first Puerto Rican to lead a NASA center. Marla is responsible for leading a workforce of over 3,200 civil servants and contractors, and she oversees an annual budget of more than $900 million. This appointment is the latest achievement in her remarkable career, which began after meeting a NASA recruiter while she was an undergrad at the University of Puerto Rico, Mayagüez. Her commitment to excellence was clear even in the early days of her career, as she quickly took on management roles of increasing scope, profile, and budget, rising to be the Deputy Director in 2014. I first met Marla when I served as the Director of the Kennedy Space Center in Florida. I was impressed with her thoughtful comments at meetings, as well as her passion and dedication to the NASA workforce. I also love to talk sports with her and know she's a huge fan of all the Cleveland teams. And Marla, don't forget, you still owe me a Cleveland Indians game with you. Under Marla's leadership, Glenn Research Center continues its long legacy of significant advances in technologies that impact multiple flight programs across the world. Her current portfolio includes propulsion systems, testing novel designs and platforms for the future of flight, as well as advanced research and development into revolutionary new materials with numerous aircraft and spacecraft applications. Equally as important as her world-class technical achievements and leadership, Marla has established herself as a champion for diversity and inclusion throughout her career. Great Minds in STEM recognized this way back in 2001 when they honored her with the Santiago Rodriguez Diversity Award. Even as she assumed more senior positions at NASA, she continues to engage with groups like the Glenn Hispanic Advisory Group, Esperanza, and GMIS, just to name a few. With multiple professional publications and citations to her credit, Marla has received numerous awards over her years, including the NASA Outstanding Leadership Medal, as well as the prestigious Presidential Rank Award for Meritorious Executives. Before we meet this remarkable engineer and leader, let's hear from one of her former colleagues. Please welcome flown astronaut, former director of NASA's Johnson Space Center, previous recipient of Great Minds in STEM's top honor, the 2008 HENAAC Engineer of the Year, and my good friend, Dr. Ellen Ochoa.
I'm so pleased to be part of this Great Minds in STEM event. To add my congratulations to Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis. What a wonderful and well-deserved recognition. And it also brings recognition to NASA, illustrating how their inclusive culture provides opportunities for talent that exists everywhere. and Marla is definitely extremely talented. I first got to know her several years ago as she was moving into the deputy position of a new organization at Glenn Research Center that combined their research and engineering staff. We shared some of the issues and possibilities that come with leading an organization, particularly one that's undergoing change. She moved up quickly in the ensuing years to Deputy Center Director and now Center Director. Her research background makes her a great choice for the position, and she also is leading her team in activities near and dear to my heart that directly support human spaceflight, such as critical environmental testing of the Artemis program's Orion spacecraft. Throughout her career, Marla has mentored and inspired the Hispanic community and has been a shining star representing her Puerto Rican heritage, even as she promotes the development of everyone on the Glenn team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the 2021 Engineer of the Year Award to my colleague and friend, Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis.
First, I would like to thank Great Minds in STEM for recognizing me as the 2021 HENAAC Engineer of the Year. It is a great honor to be among a very distinguished number of America's top engineers and scientists from the Hispanic community that Great Minds in STEM has recognized for the past 32 years. This year, Great Minds in STEM conference theme, First Class Diversity, World Class STEM, aligns with NASA's commitment to a diverse workforce. At NASA, we believe that diversity drives innovation. NASA truly embraces every challenge, every frontier. The agency is currently preparing to send astronauts back to the moon with Artemis, which include the first woman and first person of color. As we look to return humans to the moon and change the way we fly here on Earth, we will not accomplish our goal if we do not engage the best and brightest from across our nation and across all communities. At NASA, our engineers are turning dreams into reality. And my journey serves as a reminder of the importance of opportunities and working together to achieve the impossible. When I first left Puerto Rico to come to the United States for the job at NASA, it was a very challenging time for me. I didn't know anyone in Cleveland. Being a young Hispanic engineer, it was a bit scary as I embarked on a new journey and became a professional in a city and environment totally foreign to me. I found mentors who helped me grow as a professional and organizations such as Great Minds STEM who provided the support, network, and career direction that all young professionals desire and require for success. I can truly say that I wouldn't have become the engineer and person I am today without their influence. And this is why mentorship and giving back is so important to me. To the students, I hope all of you continue to pursue your education and careers in one of the many STEM fields. We cannot solve the most difficult challenges in engineering and science without you. We need the talent and creativity from our underrepresented communities to sustain and strengthen our technical leadership. And to the teachers and parents who support our students by making sure they have what they need to be successful, which is extremely hard during the COVID pandemic. Thank you. Your involvement and support make a huge difference. I am very fortunate to have excellent teachers that, despite limited educational resources, provided a solid foundation for me to build on throughout the years. Those early years are critical to create a sense of si se puede. Again, I am honored to receive this award, and I look forward to what we will accomplish together in the future. Thank you.
Congratulations, Marla. But if you're watching, don't go anywhere yet. We have a special message on behalf of your team at Glenn Research Center. Please welcome the Director of the Center Operations Directorate at Glenn Research Center, Dr. Robin Gordon.
I am beyond excited to offer my congratulations to our Center Director, Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis, on being named Engineer of the Year for 2021. This award recognizes Dr. Pérez-Davis for her outstanding career at NASA Glenn, from her early years performing important research as a chemical engineer to her current position as Center Director, where she continues to demonstrate strong leadership and vision, particularly throughout these unprecedented times. Dr. Pérez-Davis's career accomplishments, strong leadership, and ongoing commitment to diversity epitomize the NASA Glenn 80th anniversary theme, pushing boundaries and breaking barriers. I know that Dr. Pérez-Davis would want to acknowledge and thank the many people who supported this nomination and assisted with its submission. Thank you to all who submitted letters of reference, and thank you to the Publishing Services team in the Logistics and Technical Information Division. This great honor could not be better timed to coincide with our year-long 80th anniversary celebration here at Glenn. As we continue celebrating Glenn, we also celebrate you, Dr. Pérez-Davis. You inspire us all to continue pushing boundaries and breaking barriers in our quest to provide innovative research and technology for the benefit of all. Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis, Engineer of the Year, congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Gordon, and congratulations to Engineer of the Year, Dr. Marla Pérez-Davis, Scientist of the Year, Dr. Daniela Brunner, and the entire class of HENAAC Award winners for 2021.
That's going to do it for this year. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to GMIS on social media, and to visit the GMIS YouTube channel to find these award showcases and the stories of all this year's award winners.
It's been a pleasure, Jeff. And we hope to see all of you in person next year in Pasadena, California.